Saturday morning and we're all up bright and early today because we're climbing Snowdon. We've got over 49 people out there already who are going to be climbing up, and we've got another coach full of people who are going to go out and collect for us today and bring in some much needed funds for the charity. We've decided to climb Snowdon because really it's quite symbolic of the journey that we've been on over the last 18 months. The charity was struggling to bring in money, but I'm really pleased to say that now people are starting to find out about us. We're getting more and more support all of the time, and today's a really good example of that. The Snowdon climb really fits in very well with the ethos of what we've started to do, which is bringing people together for social activity and to meet people and to make relationships. It's about our sense of community here, and it's about bringing people together. And that kind of service runs through everything we do. I'm talking about our services such as our coffee mornings, our craft clubs.
I actually sat in reception to start with, and it was just me sat there quilting on my own, and people kept coming up and saying, "Oh, what are you doing?" The next week I turned up and there was 2 or 3 of us, and then it's just mushroomed since November. I got everybody doing a square of quilting, and now we're going to enter this quilt when it's put together into the 2015 Festival of Quilts.
We've also managed to expand our services in regard to counselling, for instance. So for the first time we're going to start to offer counselling to children and young people. And if you can imagine, some of these young people have been diagnosed with some quite rare and very difficult conditions to live with. And so it's really important for us to be able to offer that kind of help to them too.
I lived in Newbury, Berkshire first, and then moved up here. No one understands, but when I came here, I've met people who have got the same illness, and they calm me down because none of my friends understand what I'm going through, so they don't really connect with me on that level. I just feel upbeat when I'm here. I love it.
I've got the support on my doorstep. There's lots of people who I've met who would find it really difficult to access the Brain Charity because it's so far away from where they are.
That's our ambition. We want to have somewhere like this in lots of different parts of the country, so there is somewhere for people to go to feel safe, to get the information they need and to make friends.
I've been coming here now for about the last 2 years, I think. I love it. First Monday, every Monday, you get to meet new people, and I've had loads of advice on different things as well.
Regardless of what job you do in the organisation, regardless of whether you're a volunteer or a CEO, we're all part of this community, which is, it's good, it's positive.
This is a really happy place to be, and it fills me with so much optimism when I think about the future now and what the possibilities really could be. It would be fantastic to think that this kind of service could be available to everybody in the UK. I think when someone decides to try and climb something like Snowdon, you know, if you're not a walker, if you're not someone that's done something like that before, the thing that keeps you going, the thing that makes you put your foot in front of your other foot, is the fact that you're doing it for somebody else. I know they're going to feel good when they get to the top, and I know the fact that the money they're raising is going to go directly to supporting people is going to be the thing that, you know, really motivates them, because there's simply nothing better than spending your time and your energy helping other people.